Welcome to the live show, some World of Warcraft. Classic The Burning Crusade. Gameplay on the Night Elf Druid. We're still struggling. We're still... Funny, I was playing on and off on my computer for a couple of hours. I streamed for 5 seconds and now I'm sneezing. I did just mow the lawn. However, I'm not allergic to grass. Holy macaroni and cheese, do I ever have a lot of stuff here. But unfortunately, it's like I've said before a million times. If I don't stream when I want to stream, there's always going to be an excuse. There's always going to be a, well, you know, I had to do this first. I had to do that first. And I'm just tired of that. So I just figure, you know what? I'm just going to do it. And I'm not even going to think about it, because predominantly, it's all about the chat. Seriously. That is like literally the main thing from these streams is the chat. It's not the gameplay. And that's why I always tell people, if you come here for the gameplay, you're going to be disappointed. Very, very disappointed. Don't do it. Let's see here. We got to get rid of some stuff. Yeah, let's get out of there. Let's go ahead and... Seriously? My cat is stuck. First of all, I'm going to empty my bags. Then I'm going to head on over. At least my hearth is on cooldown. I got to get back to Booty Bay to finish up some questing. Get a little bit closer to 43. I don't plan on hitting 43 while I'm here. I don't want to stream that long, no offense. But we'll do some shit. We will have some fun. 12 agility, 8 stamina. No, that's not an upgrade. 14 agility, 6 stamina. Yeah, that's not an upgrade either. Not only that, 88 armor. Yeah, no, that's lower. Get rid of all this shit. This stuff I'm going to put up on the auction house. However, it shouldn't take too long to do that. Like I said, I normally wouldn't bother, but I'm like, you know what? If people don't like it, I don't give a shit. Now, I may have lost all my items from Chivalry 2 open beta, but it gave me a ton of money to buy it all back. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I'm kind of not happy in some ways with Chivalry. I don't like that. 10 agility, 10 stamina. This one's 96 legs. I don't like that. There's a lot of stuff I don't like. That the offline has no progression. You have to play online in order to progress offline. And to me, it's a turnoff. There's just no way around that wording. It's just an absolute, disappointment for that for me, personally. And I wish it wasn't so, but it is.
Good luck, friend.
And there's no way around it. I'm gonna have to play online, get some ranking up so that I can do some basic shit. Okay, so here we're gonna be able to do this pretty quick. I'm confident. First of all, that's not a full stack, so we're gonna get rid of that. Only the 20 stacks are gonna go up. We got a lot of medium leather. Well, What I mean by that is I wish that offline just had everything unlocked like the Call of Duty franchise, but obviously you wouldn't be able to use all of that when you're fighting players, is what I'm saying. I'm not saying that I want to rank up offline. I want it to be separate like almost every other game. Yeah. Oh yeah, I kick a lot and punch and it's a good time. Alright, let me get through this really quick. See if I can get something going here. Still haven't figured out what I want to do with the world of Warcraft. Don't even get me started on that. We're gonna do a gold fitty. Okay. So medium leather. We're gonna do a gold 50. Like that. There we go. See? Real fast. Boom, that's done. I'm a knight and the other one, the last two. I want to be able to use my deluxe edition shit, but yeah. Like I said, I'm really enjoying the game. I'm just a little bit, you know, salty about a couple of things, and I can't help it. Seriously? 5 gold? You guys are fucking assholes. Let's do 2 gold 25 for 48 hours. Yes. Quickly like that, and then I'm almost done. This is so important because every time I play the game, what ends up happening is I keep pushing it off, and then my bank gets full, and then I can't store anything. I'm like, oh, I'm streaming. Nobody wants to see me fucking work the auction house and sell leather. But I'm like, if I don't get it done now, I'm never going to get it done. So that's why at the beginning of my stream, I was like, too bad. If people don't want to see this, that's okay. Most people don't want to even see the stream to begin with. So I'm not going to start restricting myself as to what I want to do within the stream. Piss on that. I did buy the special edition. Yeah. I don't feel so special, but I did. Yeah. Wow, man. These prices are just off the roof. Some people are just, a little out to lunch. And I promise you my shit's gonna sell out because I'm undercutting everybody. Fuck these bitches. I get people that whisper me, that send me hate mail. Why are you selling stuff so cheap? I'm like, because I'm not a cheap fucking prick like you are. Always trying to milk people for the most amount of money that you can get. Preying on people's weakness. Or desperation, rather. It's not a good trait to have at all. Everybody's like 5 or 6 gold. I'm like, a gold 50. Ooh, nasty undercut. Nasty, nasty. But that's how I am. I'm fucking nasty. Good. I only got 2 more things to put up and I'm done. So how are you liking Chivalry overall? How's your experience with the game? What is going on? I can't even... Latency's good, but there is a little bit of a delay. You know what? I'm just gonna put it up for... gold 40. Fuck all these bastards. Yeah, it is a lot of fun, don't get me wrong. And the PvP also is really great because it's not like Call of Duty. You can actually get hit a couple of times before you die. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like safer playing that game, if that makes any sense. I just feel like... yeah. It feels good to play that game. See? I already got people buying out my shit. Haven't even been here 5 minutes, I already got people buying out my crap. Because they know what's up. Look at that. Boom, boom. I sometimes get people that message me and they're like, oh man, thank you so much for that. They're like, look at that. Just ding, ding, ding. A buyer's been found for your cloth. A buyer's been found for your cloth. Yeah. Oh, I can definitely see that happening with that game. It's definitely good times. And strength, that's interesting. Okay, screw the weapon. What do we got for the head? 10 spirit, no good. 12 agility, 13... 13 agility, 11 stamina, and 3 intellect. Yeah, it's not worth the upgrade, though. What am I rocking? A 36, eh? It's starting to get old. Now we're to... really? 38, 39, 40, 41, 42... Still kind of tempted to do it, though. Only because it keeps me a little bit more up to date. Now, 9 agility, 9 stamina. Whereas this one's 6 strength. That's actually pretty decent. That's pretty decent. And that's a 42 on top of that. Ooh. 9 agility, 9 stamina. Damn it. I'm struggling. Do I want to go for that? Or go for that? Shit on a stick. Yeah, we're just gonna go with this one. Piss on it. Oh, yeah. The monkey, 36, 15. Agility, so yeah, that's a pretty decent piece. $36 is kind of getting up there. Almost done buying new gear already. It's been a while since I played this guy. I wanted to pay a little bit of attention to him. But yeah, it is a very fun game, don't get me wrong. I'm just a little bit salty about the offline. Come on, where's the waste? Man, there's like a weird internal lag of some sort. Another person keeps buying all my shit. That's funny. I don't get what's going on here. We're on waste now. There we go. Yeah, 41. Yeah, I can't see myself doing it for that one. I'm not going to bother. Let's do legs. 15 agility. 10 stamina. These are only a gold. 16 agility. 7 stamina. For a gold, I'll do it. And we've got feet, wrist, hands. And we're done. Well, I've never had this happen. 17 years, I've never had an auction house be so slow. Like it's supposed to be like instant. Internal auction error. I've only ever gotten that if I was starting to disconnect from the server. But I'm not, or I would have been kicked out by now. I've been here for almost 10 minutes now. Haven't had an issue. That is so weird. That is, like, I can't even... Feet. Yeah, this blows me away. Wow. Literally, it's just sitting there doing nothing. But I'm fully connected to the server. I've got good latency. So it's nothing on my end. Huh. Well, I came all the way here. I'm not ready to leave, unfortunately. I might not be able to come back to this area for a long time. So I really wanted to make sure that my gear was up to par. Good thing the main point of these streams is just chatting. It's not about the gameplay, because oh my god. We're not off to a good start. Well, bracers worked. Except I'm not paying no goddamn 7 gold for that shit. Yeah, no. The boots, 13 agility, 4 stamina. I don't like the price of what they're asking for. Nightscape boots, 12 agility. 12 agility. Yeah, I don't really want to pay those prices, though. Yeah, no. Piss on it. Gauntlets of the Sea. Okay, that's a pretty... Okay, my gloves are a lot older than I thought. Now I'll check out the rings and we're finally done. That's gonna feel good. Internal auction error. Oh my god. Last thing and I'm done, literally. So much for leveling up a little bit. This has unfortunately taken much longer than I was expecting. But with an online game, MMO, like WoW, nothing's fast. There we go. Ooh, Ring of Saviors. The boar? No. The falcon or the tiger? No, nothing. Okay. No, adios for that. Are my bags fairly empty? I could probably actually put that back. Yeah. So again, I'm still struggling between the Night Elf a little bit. But the only reason I'm struggling between the Night Elf and the Tauren Druid is because my Tauren Druid is 61. This guy's only 42. I'm already in the Burning Crusade expansion with my Tauren Druid, and I like the caster form more on the Tauren than I do the Night Elf. So it's kind of like I'm really torn. That is a big issue for me. It's a big, big deal. Because like I said, once you go full out on a character, that's it. There is no turning back. You want to play something else, well then guess what? You're going to have to re-roll a completely new character. That's what you're going to have to do. We'll put all this junk in the auction house, or in my bank. I won't even think about it. This is all my old healing gear. I don't plan on healing anytime soon. Plus, it's probably no good anymore anyways. Don't need that. This I can vendor. And there we go. Nice, predominantly empty bags. We're good to go. Sounds good. Yeah, I'm going to be playing some Chivalry too, hopefully at some point soon. That's kind of the goal.
Keep it real.
But now I can actually play a little bit, so this feels pretty good.
Time is money, friend. Hurry back.
Got a few quests I can turn in. I might as well do that while I'm here.
Hey there. See you later.
Oh. Got a few more quests to turn in here. Nice. Okay. I haven't played the Archer yet. I'm more into Knight. Whatever the other one is. The far right is Knight. And then the one... I don't know. I don't remember the name of it. I don't remember. Where is this guy? I think he's... There we go.
What can I do for you? For the Alliance. Greetings. See you later. Hey there. Be careful.
Okay. We're moving. The bar's moving. It's starting to make up for the fact that I haven't done much yet. William, another question for you, my good sir. What cat form do you prefer? The Tauren that looks like a lion with a wyvern's head? Or the purple kitty? The purple kitty cat.
Greetings. Goodbye. What brings you here? Go in peace.
The Night Elf, yeah. I think so too. The Jungle Stalkers. That's quite the adventure. And the bear form, the only difference is the bear form for Night Elf is like a nice stone gray. And the Tauren one is a brownish color, and I'm more of a fan of this color than brown. I'm not a huge fan of brown. But when it comes to casting, though, like if I were to play healer a little bit, I have to admit I do like the Tauren form more. But then when it comes to the cat form, I prefer the purple one. I do think it looks cooler as well. So we've got quite the journey. What we're actually going to do is something unconventional. What we're going to do is not follow the path of danger to go ahead and get jungle stalkers. We are going for the water. You see, I could turn. Hello, Paxton Gibbons. How you doing? We're going to take the water. Yar. Seriously? Did I just get yard? And we're just gonna go this way. Because I can turn into a sea lion. Now, mind you, it's probably quicker for me to be on my mount. Yeah, this is a World of Warcraft classic. It's a pretty neat game. I can turn into a bear, turn into a cat, turn into a cheetah, a sea lion. I can vanish. I could sneak up on people. They can't see me coming. I could stun them. And then I can claw people's eyeballs out. It's a good time. Before they ever had a chance to see it coming. Have you ever heard of the game World of Warcraft before? It's a very old game. There's a retail version that's actually flashier than this game. It's a lot flashier. The cat forms look nicer. There's flaming cats with your fur is on fire. It looks cooler, but the game overall is a bit more dead. Unless you just want to do battlegrounds, it won't matter. But if you want like a big, big psychotic open world that you can run into real people all the time, and you want to feel like you're needed because you can buff people and all that, then you want to play the 17-year-old version of the game, which is this one. If you want, I can show you really quick. It'll only take me a moment. So the downfall of Classic, it's called Classic because the game is 17 years old, and they started bringing back all the expansions, so you could play the new version of the game with all the expansions and all the cool fixed graphics and all that, or you can play the old school version of the game. It's more bland. It's a lot more subtle. Like, look at my cat form. I mean, he looks cool. He's a purple cat with big, bright, glowing yellow eyes. There's my bear form. You know, you might think, oh, wow, that looks really cool. But then I'll show you something. But then I'll show you what live looks like. Or retail, the new version of WoW. Just so you kind of know what I'm talking about when I'm like, it's not as flashy. So you saw the purple cat. You saw the bland stone-colored bear form. Let me show you what I mean by flashy. This is retail WoW. This is like the newest version of WoW, what I'm about to show you right now. But it's not as flashy as it is, as cool looking as it is. You don't want to play this game. So first of all, I can fly anywhere in the world. So you might think that's really cool, because I can just go wherever I want. Right? It's kind of appealing. This is also a druid. But instead of a purple cat, look what I can look like. Does that look cooler? Be honest. That looks pretty sick, doesn't it? Like that look at the tracers on that. Right? You have to admit this looks cooler. The problem with the game is... Oh, and remember the bear form I showed you? Just a bland gray bear? Now check out the bear form in this guy. Look at that. With all the glowing fur and shit. Like, that's pretty crazy, right? I'm not saying it's a bad game. I'm not saying it's a bad game at all. What I'm saying is... Right now, we're in the overworld where people could be doing PvP and all that kind of stuff, right? Look at that. Instant. I could fly anywhere I want. I can't do that in Classic. But there's nobody around. Now, I know this is just one part of the world now. This is just a very small section of the game that I'm showing you. But there's just no one here. Yes, there's NPCs, but there's nobody here. Right? Like, where's the people? Where are they? Even my own little outpost. It's fucking dead. There's not a single person there. That's an NPC. There's nobody there. If I went into Classic right now, there would be a ton of people running around all over the place right now. It's not that the game is dead. Right. So it's not that the game is dead, though. What's happening is that the game has changed directions drastically over the years, okay? And the more expansions they pump out, the faster they make the leveling, the quicker people can get by at their own leisure. And the easier they make the game, the more accessible they make it, the less you need to rely on people to help you out. It's about the community when you're playing classic World of Warcraft. This version of WoW, everybody's so powerful, you'll never hear someone be like, hey man, so I'm just flying through the area. Does anybody need a hand while I'm here? People will laugh at you and be like, dude, are you serious? Do we need a hand? It's fucking retail, man. Go play Classic if you want to help out a fellow person. People will literally troll you. Or think that you're trolling if you're offering help because nobody needs your fucking help. They really don't. That's how easy the game is. And it's a lot faster paced. So what ends up happening is because it's fast paced, see, there's nobody here. These are all NPCs. There's not a single real person here anywhere. So that's what ends up happening. If you're someone that wants to explore a vast open world and you want to run into people, you want to have a good time, this is not the game for you. If you want to look flashy and you want to do battlegrounds, kind of the equivalent to like Call of Duty when you're playing Team Deathmatch, and all you want to do is battlegrounds and you don't give a shit about this whole overworld thing, then you want to play this game. That's at that point when you want to play this game. Like, I mean, it's pretty wild. There's no denying it. I can even turn into this little, you know, fox-looking thing momentarily for a couple seconds. The graphics also look a little bit nicer in this version of the game. It's just, it's more updated. You know? So again, it's really cool, but it feels lonely. Again, these are all NPCs. I've been playing this for, what, 5-7 minutes, flying around multiple different zones? We have not seen a single player in the whole game. But if you want to queue up for a battleground, you just want to kick the shit out of people, you want to do a battleground, you don't care about this, then this is the perfect game for you. It's easier, it's faster, you've got more options. It's a Hello Kitty Adventure Island difficulty version of the game. If you want the Dark Souls version, you want to run into people constantly. You want to feel like you're in a world that's just littered with people. You play the version of the game I was playing. And that's where I've been kind of struggling. Do I want the flashiness? You know? Is that what matters to me? That's what I don't know. I still haven't fully figured out yet what it is I want out of World of Warcraft. Oh, I'm not forgetting about the monthly fee. Yeah, it is a good game, like I said. No matter what version, yeah, of the game that you play, it is a good game. Just you're gonna get something different out of it, depending on the version that you play. That's what it is. You'll get a different version, or you'll get a different experience completely. So now I'm gonna go back to the, to the Psycho, not public test realm. There we go. Now we're going back to the Dark Souls version of World of Warcraft. Right, yeah, I do remember that. Have you played FNF Friday? No. Oh, thank you. I've never heard of it. So, Paxton, you could be honest with me. Come on now. Get it going. See? Where's the glowing fur? Where's the high-end graphics? Where's the fire cat with the flaming neon pink tracers? It's not there. But in life, it's not always about the bling, right? So this is the way the game was originally several years ago. There was no customization, there was nothing. It was very hardcore, like I said. It's a different type of appreciation. So, I've learned to appreciate it, but I've also played the game since the beginning, since 2004. That's, like 17 years now I've been playing this game. And the amount of incredible people I've met, playing this game is just unbelievable. And I just don't get that with the new version. But it's still fun, right? It's still fun. See, I like roaming the world. Not always in a battleground. And I want to be able to run into people and, give them a buff or something like that that'll last a half hour to an hour. And they're all like, oh, wow, thanks, man. Because that buff can actually make a difference to their gameplay. Because the game is that fucking rough that every little bit counts. Everybody appreciates you, Retail, people don't give a fuck about you. So, again, I'm making it sound like this is a better game, the old version. Just depends what you want out of it. I still haven't fully figured out what I want out of it. Part of me only wants to play retail because it's so much easier, right? It's so much more, accessible, right? The other thing, too, is, Oh, are you? You're going through the same situation? Like, right now, you see me as a cat, right? I can also cast spells, like, watch this. I can shoot nature damage, moonbeams. Look at that. Big celestial starfires. Bam! See that? All that kind of different damage that I'm doing. But that's a different spec. That's called balance. It's all about the elements of the moon and stuff like that. But in order to efficiently play that spec, you see that? You have different specs. So I'm feral. Get it? I'm a cat. I'm feral. So all my attribute points are in feral. If I wanted to do that one with the flashy spells, I would have to go balance. But in order to switch, I would actually have to go to my trainer, reset my points, spend a lot of gold, and then put all my points into balance. If I want to be a healer, it's the same thing, right? Like this. All the buffs. Removing poison or a curse. Whereas on the flashy version, the new version that I showed you, You can literally hit a button. Bam, I'm a healer. Bam, I'm shooting starfires. Bam, I'm feral. Not only that, on retail, the new version, you can use the same gear, same armor and all that, your weapons, for all specs. This game, not only do you have to go back to a major town, you gotta unlearn your talents, you gotta put all your points back into a new tree. You also need to farm an additional 18 pieces of armor to be efficient at the other class that you want to play. Do you see what I'm saying? Right? So, retail has a lot going for it. It really, really does. But it's a lonely world. It really, really is. That's the problem. But battlegrounds are cool. Battlegrounds are cool. Battlegrounds are like an instanced area, right? That you go to that's away from the map. Kind of like if you've ever played... Have you ever played Call of Duty? You know, like, you have different maps that you could play on Call of Duty. Picture Call of Duty, but this game. So there's no dinosaurs, there's none of that shit. It's just real players, and it's like 40 on 40 or 15 on 15. You got everybody from, you know, druids to warriors to paladins to hunters. Oh, you don't know Call of Duty? Well, what games do you play? But anyhow, battlegrounds can be done every like 10 or so minutes when a battleground pops. It's just a small instanced area. Roblox? Oh, okay. I've never really played Roblox. See? There's people there. And the PvP's a lot of fun. So that's why I decided, like, if I ever didn't care about this, like, big world and all that, and I just want to do Battlegrounds, I would just go back to playing retail. Yeah, that FNF thing, I've never played that. Oh, there's a real enemy player. He could kick my ass because he's a high level. I'm in the middle of nowhere and we just ran into two people. Two real players. I played that other game for like 10 minutes flying around really fast as a pterodactyl and we didn't see a single person. Again, to me, see, he's just chilling out. He's fishing. He's a real player. He's probably level 60. And I'm only 42. Oh, Among Us? Yeah, Among Us seems okay. It's not quite my kind of game. There's a lot of cool games out there that I appreciate, but I don't have time to play them all. This game can be very time-consuming. So I kind of just focus on it and a few others. So again, there's a lot of fetch quests in this game to level up. Leveling up isn't really the most fun, but it's the end game that gets you. Or so you hope it does. Me, I'm just going through the motions. I'm just enjoying the moment. Yeah. Yeah, apparently I'm not big enough to like those games. I'm not Dr. Disrespect or PewDiePie. I'm not relevant enough to be into those. Instead, I'll play a remake of a 17-year-old video game. And again, even the skills, they're not overly flashy, but they're a lot of fun. Being a cat is really, really cool. So we're done that quest. Now, where would it want us to go? Oh, all the way over there. Now, my enhancement shaman is really flashy. A lot of fun. Even on this version of the game. Some of the skills are actually more flashy than on the retail version. It's kind of funny how that works out. Still a pretty decent looking game for a 17-year-old game. I mean, it's, you know. Right. What's FNF again? Friday Night Funhouse or something like that? You were saying? What kind of game is that? And William, have you ever heard of that game that he's talking about? Because I have no idea what that game is. Oh, that's fun. Don't worry about it. I'm really uncomfortable anyways. My chair is giving me a lot of problems. I have to eventually buy a new one. Friday Night Funkin'. Yeah, I've never heard of that before. Oh, yeah. I don't know most of those people. I know Jacksepticeye, but not really a fan of him. He's a little too psycho for my liking. Yeah, I kind of do miss playing retail WoW a little bit. What was really cool about retail WoW? Not that I'm trying to convince myself that that's where I should go back. But what I really do like about it, even if the world is dead, oh man, it's just so much easier to play. I could play all these different roles. I only have to farm one set of armor. Yeah. It's just so much simpler. It's a little bit more complicated to get things done. Like, there's a lot of shit that goes on in that game in terms of, like, dailies and stuff like that you gotta do every day to kind of keep up with the game. That could be sometimes a little bit overwhelming, but you can turn off and on the PvP at will. Like, that's pretty amazing, being able to do that. And with retail, what's really cool is there's only one character I want to play. On here, there's like 2 or 3 of them. I'm struggling to find the one because, again, you cannot respec your character. I mean, you can, but it's incredibly expensive, right? So, oh. Whereas on retail, you kind of do more. And, you know, ultimately, I just want a PvP. However, I like to... See, there's another person there. But I like... There's another person there. But I also like to world PvP. Kind of like where I am here. Like, just out in the random world, right? And you saw me fly around in that other game. We didn't see one person. Now, those are older parts of the game. If I went to the current maps... The current map for the expansion, oh, we would see people all over the place. But not in the older zones. Whereas in the older version of the game, this one, it doesn't matter what zone you go to, how old that zone is, you're still going to find people, is what I'm saying. I forgot to mention that. That's kind of a big deal. So you will see a lot of people in retail. But you have to be, again, on the newest part of the game. When did I start this live stream? Almost an hour ago. I'll probably be ending it soon, actually. Yeah. I'm probably just gonna log out after I'm done getting a few quest items here. I might try a round of Chivalry. Yeah, I don't stream for too long. I don't get a lot of people in my streams. Can you tell? I can go in the upwards of about a dozen people sometimes. But it's kind of rare. It's usually just a few people. But I mean, I enjoy it because whether there's 2 or 3 people or 200 people, it doesn't matter. If there's nobody, literally 0 people, because I'm still going to enjoy my game regardless. This gives me someone to talk to, right? So it makes no difference. You know how hard it would be to talk to 100 people? 1,000 people? Holy cow, I'd be stressed out. I'd be like, fuck, there's too many people in here. It'd be better financially, because chances are I'd be making more money. But, I mean, apart from that, it would be stressful. It wouldn't be relaxing. Yeah. Yeah, I average maybe 5, 6, going the upwards of about 10 to 12 people sometimes. Depends on the day of the week. You know, a little bit when I'm playing sometimes. I mean, I already got 50 views almost in my stream already. But there isn't 50 people in here. Right? And ultimately, I get paid on how many views my live stream gets. Not how many people are in it. Right? So, my streams usually average 100 to 200 views. I mean, that's not a lot, but it adds up. When you're streaming 100 times a month. Yeah, so I get thousands and thousands of views a month. And I have some people in different parts of the world that also watch my live streams on a replay. Because live streams automatically get converted to a regular upload that people can play back and watch, right? Right. You mean they don't give you the attention when you're trying to get theirs? Are you talking about, like, big YouTubers that have a lot of people? It's impossible to get someone's attention. Like Markiplier, good luck getting his attention in a live stream. I've seen people drop $1,000 on a live stream, and it can still be hard to get their attention. Oh, is it? Yeah. Some people prefer these kinds of streams because they're so small, they're so laid back. They just want someone they can chat with and whatever. It's definitely more relaxing. Doesn't mean it's more entertaining, but for me and some other people, it is. Everybody's into different things. Some people don't like big streams. I've had people tell me, you know, hey, you know, I like your streams, but if you ever get 1,000 people in your live stream, I might come and hang out and watch for a bit, but I don't know if I'm going to bother trying to talk. How the hell am I going to see that? Chat. My live streams, of all things, when I have 8, 9, 10 people in my live stream and everybody's chatting, I have to pause the game every 30 seconds and go, okay, yeah, okay. Like, holy shit. It can be hard to keep up with the chat even in a small stream. So, a large stream? Yeah, it's... You're not going to get a lot of one-on-one interaction. At all. Oh, yeah, it's... You can't do it. You can't. As much as you want to do it, you can't. It's too much. Me, personally, I'm not going to lie. If I can become so big that I lose that one-on-one interaction with people, I'm not going to lie to you. I'd rather that. Right? I'm just being real. I'm about this. I'm about survival. I'm about being able to pay my rent and feed myself and eat healthy food so I can maintain my weight loss and keep my diabetes and my high blood pressure and shit under check. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'm not going to lie and go, oh yeah, I much prefer this. I much prefer the money. I ain't going to bullshit you. I appreciate this right now, don't get me wrong. But I appreciate the dollars a lot more. You know, it sounds rude, but it's, unfortunately, money makes the world go around, especially when you don't have a lot of it. Right? If you're rich and you're greedy and you're just trying to get even more money, well then, yeah, that's not that good. Whereas me, I'm fucking piss poor, so I'm trying to get out of poverty. You know what I mean? Like... Oh, yeah, exactly. I usually live stream every day between 5 and 6 p.m. Eastern Time. And then I kind of go hog wild on the weekends. I just kind of stream throughout the day as I see fit. But yeah, so that's my schedule.
Safe travels.
And every time is a bit of a different experience. Oh, wow, I'm almost 43. That's cool. Every time is a little bit of a different experience. Sometimes you get quite a bit more people in the chat than you have here. You can easily have 6, 7, 8 people chatting as much as you two are. And that can really, you know, get the chat going. Ah, we're near Rebel Camp. Oh, I need to... Well, shit, if I'm at Rebel Camp... Sorry, don't mind me. I'm kind of thinking of something. Trying to think of if I should rest at an inn. And the idea with that is you accrue rested XP the longer you stay logged out. See, look at all these people. Just people everywhere. There was that person there, that person on a cat up there. Hey, hey, hey. See, they gave me a buff. My intellect's been increased by 15 for a half hour. But yeah, I'm just having so much fun. See, there's another person there again. A fellow druid. Oh, and another person there. You see what I mean? Like, that's what's fun.
Hail to the night.
See, then we got a dwarf hunter. See what I mean? Like, that's just so cool. Did you see any of that when I was playing Retail WoW? No, you didn't. No, you did not see that. Again, it's not a bad game. I'm just saying. You'll never be lonely on your adventures in this version of the game. But yeah, it is a little frustrating. Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, I've seen the game. It's just not my, my thing. It's not quite what I'm into.
What's up?
So we are going to fly to Darkshire
Hurry back.
so that I can log out in the inn. And the longer I'm rested again, the longer that invisible bar, that second bar where my XP is, moves ahead. And every time I kill an enemy, it counts as 2. So if I kill 100 enemies, that counts as 200. It makes you level up quicker, right? So that's why I'm doing that. Now, I'm flying. I said you couldn't really fly in this version of the game, but this is like an automatic flight path. Whereas in Retail, when you saw me turn into a pterodactyl, I was in full control of that. I'm not controlling this at all, right? This is like an auto flight mode, right? Just to go from one area to the next, just in case you were wondering. Yeah, like I said, there's a lot of wonderful games out there, but there's only 24 hours in a day. I work out, I play guitar, I go for walks, I mow the lawn, I vacuum, I do yard work. Do you know what I mean? And I just don't have that much time to play games. I could have more time, but I choose not to. When I was severely fat, that's all I used to do. Is just play games 15, 16, 17 hours a day, didn't do anything else. It was just terrible. Now I'm not into that, so I limit myself to how much gaming I do per day, so I have to be incredibly picky with the games that I do play. I have to. And if I play every cool-looking game that comes out, I'm never going to be able to get far or really appreciate any of the games that I'm playing, right? But yeah. Real quick, for shits and giggles, I'll show you the other character I've been really enjoying really quick. Cool. Coast of Oregon. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. I live in Canada. Now, this guy, completely different. You don't turn into a, you don't turn into an animal. But this guy is very flashy. So this guy's a shaman. Very, very flashy. If you recall, this is actually the same zone my other druid was in. Remember when I played retail and I was the pterodactyl and I was like the flaming cat and all that? This was, same area as this right here. Literally the same area. Different game, but I'm just saying it's still the same part of the map. And look, I've been here 10... There's already somebody here. There's already someone there. The other game, I was flying around for 10 minutes. I didn't run into one prick. I'm here like 10 seconds and I already run into someone. That's what I'm getting at. Right? So now you don't live in Oregon. You live in Utah? That's cool. Uh, 10 worn tokens. Yeah, we'll go this way. Hey, Rick. Not too much. Thinking of ending the chat soon. It's pretty slow. I'm getting a bit tired. I'm a bit stressed out too, honestly. I don't really know what I want to do. And sometimes that frustrates me a little bit. There's a bunch of dead animals here. That means there's somebody here doing some shit. But I showed this guy Paxton my druid there. And I kind of wanted to just quickly show him what a different class can look like just how flashy and visual it could be, even if it's the classic version of the game, like the old school version. Like, check this out. Look at the big, like, tornado that just went around me. Fucked them right up. It's because those enchants that I put on my weapons as a shaman when I do this, I've got a 20% chance per hit of calling the power of the wind. And it gives me 2 extra attacks with extra attack power. So it's like I'm quadruple hitting some of these people. So I can walk right up to them. Bam! Look at that. Look how flashy that is with the tornado and all the... Look at that. Tornadoes and shit. Very, very flashy. Yeah, probably. Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to Dying Light 2, and by then... Ah, there's a person here. Can't say I'm surprised. Bam! Anyways, I just wanted to kind of show you that. It's a fun character. I can't stealth with this guy. But I could still turn into a wolf. I just can't, like, attack in wolf form. It's more of a way of transportation, if you will. Later, Paxton. Thanks for stopping by. Actually, you can see the bar here. See that little dot right there where my mouse is? Right over here? There, let me go like this. My mouse, and then if I bring it right here, you could kind of tell that these bubbles here of XP, they're slightly a little bit more gray than the ones on the other side of that little bar that lights up right there. You see that? That little bar kind of lights up when I highlight over it. That's my rested XP bar. That means that from over here to over there, every time I kill an enemy, I will get double XP until that bar fills. Once I hit that mark, normal XP remains. And when you turn in quest... Oh, there's another kid over there. Bam! Look at that. Seriously, just killed him in one shot. Just like that. When I turn in a quest, it'll actually push that bar. So you can actually see me turn in a bunch of quests and that bar will get pushed away because turning in a quest doesn't use up your double XP bar, so it pushes it ahead. So it's really, really cool. It's a catch-up mechanic. That's why I logged out in an inn with my other druid and I flew all the way out there for a couple of seconds because I don't know when I'm going to return to him. So I figure I might as well max out his rested XP. You can only get rested XP for about 2 levels. So, that's why I did that. Just in case you're wondering. Most people won't give a shit, but it gives me an excuse to talk about something extra. If I'm going to stream this game 50,000 times a year, I might as well explain it a little bit so people understand what the hell's going on. So even if they don't play the game or don't give a shit about it, at least they still kind of know what's going on. Things make a little bit more sense, obviously, like anything else in life when you explain it. You think picking up the guitar the first time made sense to me? I didn't even know how to hold the guitar. I was like, do I strum with this hand? Do the finger pick? Like, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing, you know? Now it's like I could play with my eyes closed. I don't even have to think about it. Okay, see? Another person there. Let's fuck him up. Bam! Get wrecked! Wow. Every time you hear that where it sounds like broken glass again, that's me getting a critical hit. Getting a critical hit again makes me do, holy shitballs, makes me do more damage. Bang, bang, see that? It's just crazy. It also makes me attack a lot faster. It increases my attack speed by 30%. It's pretty wild. Oh, I didn't even see him there. Little fucktard. If he was nice, he would have invited me to a group. Because I think he saw me, but whatever. No, it's not. It's 20 bucks a month, Canadian. $15 American a month. That's the only thing that sucks about this game is now that he killed him, now I gotta fucking wait for them to respawn. When you got a lot of people on a server, there's an enemy player. Again, in some ways, I much prefer the shaman over the druid. It's very, very flashy. But I love stealthing so much. It's just so much fun. But seeing the big tornadoes and the big flashy crits and all that, I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty nice looking. It's definitely the most visually appealing class, I think, in classic World of Warcraft. It's pretty flashy. Yeah, it's a subscription-based game, yeah. To help maintain the servers and all that. Yeah, it kind of sucks when there's another person doing the same quest. Unless they want a group, but doesn't look like that's gonna happen.
I thank you.
Yeah, who knows when these little bastards are gonna... No problem. Man, time flies by. Like I said, I wasn't even gonna bother streaming tonight because I just didn't know what I was gonna do. And I've been streaming so much the last year since I started streaming. I barely, like I said, have time to myself to just sit down, relax, play a game without any distractions or chatting whatsoever. And no offense, sometimes it's nice to do that. The last couple of days, I did it a little bit, and I was like, so relaxing. Didn't have to stress out about, oh my god, what should I do now, you know? Sometimes I just want to keep switching between games. I think in an hour yesterday, I must have switched games like 4 or 5 times. I was literally all over the place, but I was having fun. I just couldn't really figure out what I wanted to do. It happens sometimes. Wow, really slow respawn rate. Wow, that's the first one I got. And I need 10 of those. I'm probably not going to bother actually trying to get them all, but not in this stream. I wanted to do some Chivalry a little bit, but I don't know if I'm going to get around to that tonight. I've already posted a couple of videos on it. Shared some very important information about the game, and I uploaded some gameplay footage of it as well. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting there's this room too. Yeah, I totally forgot about this area. And he's got to be careful because he's a low-level mage. I can just kind of go in here and rip shit up. No problem. There we go. So much destruction. I love it. Yeah, so in a way, this guy, in a way, I like more than my druid, but, you know. Just because he's so damn flashy. It's kind of hard not to like him. But my druid on retail. Okay, seriously? Is really flashy. Yeah, him I got. Well, she respawned. Took almost frickin' 5 minutes. That's what can be a big piss off with this game. Wow. The other guy should spawn any minute. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've tried Battlefront. It's, you know, it's not terrible. It's just not a game I can really see myself putting a lot of time into. I have both 1 and 2. Not a bad game. It's a decent little game. Wow. That was fast. But yeah, Chivalry is a lot of fun. I'm probably going to play more of that after I'm done the stream, actually, to be honest with you. I'm still trying to figure the game out and all that. Probably going to play it a little bit more before I start streaming that. Maybe tomorrow I'll stream it. I was kind of hoping to do that tonight, but then one thing led to another, and I really got into WoW, and next thing you know, it's been like well over an hour, right? So that happens. That's why I usually don't put the titles in my streams, but sometimes I do if I think I'll be playing it. And shit happens. Are you going to play some more tonight, William? Or anybody else in here? Some Chivalry Medieval? Or Chivalry 2, whatever. I don't mind the online too much, so that's always a bonus. I was afraid I was going to hate it. It was going to be like too competitive or too hard, but it's, you know, it's not too bad. Not too shabby. Man, I really like my shaman. So flashy, eh? Like, all the skills and shit. It's really, really cool. But I love the stealth so much. It would be hard to give that up. Really, really hard. Oh, okay. That's cool. Yeah, I think I am going to end it. I am getting a bit tired. Plus, I want to take my glasses off, because as I've said before... Yeah, that's right. You thought I was blind, you little bastard. I could see perfectly fine. But I got a 10-inch MacBook like 3 feet away from me. Not exactly the easiest to read. And I gotta, you know, zoom in my chat a little bit. I mean, I can still read. I'm not blind. I just don't, like I said. I see in 1080p. 1080p. This, 1080p, 4K. 1080p. Still pretty good. It's not too shabby. Feels a lot more comfortable, too. Fuck, I hate glasses. Fuck those pieces of shit. I'm glad that my eyesight's actually really, really good overall. But because, you know, that whole thing as you get older, usually things start falling apart, but my vision has not changed in 43 years. That's a good sign. Right? I got my eyes checked, and I've had the exact same very mild astigmatism. And it can easily be fixed with a very, very simple 15 or 20 minute laser procedure, which I might get someday. Just so I could see a little bit sharper, a little bit crisper, without having to wear those ugly fucking pieces of shit. Can you tell how much I hate glasses? It's a real pain in my ass. Still can't get over how fast I can kill people. My bag's full? Oh, they are. Inventory full. Anyhow, I'm gonna end the stream. I am pretty tired, and it's been, how long has it been? Yeah, it's been almost an hour and a half, so I've definitely been at this for a while now. But yeah, I will go, and tomorrow will be another day, and perhaps then I'll play some Chivalry, but I mean, there's barely anybody in the stream anyways, and the one person that knows anything about Chivalry has Chivalry themselves, so they could just play the game, right? So I'll probably do that first, maybe tomorrow. Stream a little bit of it. And then I'll probably just get back into some WoW, to be honest, because I have about another 10 days before my subscription expires. And I would love to get the most out of my subscription to kind of hopefully get one step closer to figuring out what I want to do long term. I could pull a rabbit out of a hat and end up going back to retail and just saying, you know what, forget it. It's nice running into all these people. I just want a PvP. I just want a battleground and kick the shit out of people. Don't care about the overworld, and hey, whatever, right? So, there's always that as a potential option. But yeah. Alright, so thanks for stopping by. And tomorrow I should be around, give or take, if all goes well, as always, around the same time. Between 5 and 6 Eastern Time. Alright. Bye for now.